Chemco basically is an environmental management company here in New Jersey. That entails taking people's problems, environmental problems, through fruition to clean up according to state regs. Problems can be anything from drums that are out of spec that they shouldn't have there, leaking underground storage tanks, or major contamination at the property, whether they caused it or not. Before our visit from Huntington Copper, we had a lot of cash flow problems. Our problems weren't in the marketing or the sales. I'm a salesman. We're swimming in sales. But we couldn't get things done. We were always short on cash, and I had enough business sense to know not to overextend myself beyond my cash capabilities. So everything that we were concerned about was always related to cash, growth, and keeping things within what we felt was our capability. Actually, I have a consultant. I had him before, I had him during, and I have him now. One of the things that I did as a test before I chose to go with the full program is I had my guy Chris just review it from top to bottom and look to poke holes in things. I trust him, he trusts me, we've been together a long time. And he said, George, there's a no-lose situation here, you got to go for it. And that was major to my decision there. My vision going forward, based on the tools that were installed during our time, are so valuable to me for running my business. My cash flow analysis, our review of decisions, our purchasing decisions are all handled very differently now. And it's very simple, there's a lot less pressure on me as an owner. Run the formula, look at the answer, and abide by it. It's a simple truth. Has the knowledge that we've gotten from HCMM helped us at all, helped me at all personally with time? Absolutely. But it's not just hours. You know, hours are nothing. I could put in more hours. It's clarity. I can go home after 8 hours or 10 hours and really feel I'm on top of things. So when I'm home, I'm home. It used to be, yeah, if I spent 10 or 12 hours in here, I'd still go home and stress. Yes, we get stressful situations, contract competition, and troubleshooting. That's part of the business, but the amount and the frequency is much lower. I also have a very good clarity of where I want to go. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm convinced it's not connected to a train now. I think you need to talk to these people. I think you need to listen to what they have to say. And I think you need to go with a little blind faith and trust, because the nicest thing that was here all along with these guys for me was, anytime you don't want it anymore, George, say no and we'll pull the plug. Anytime along the way we could have said, I've had enough, I'm scared, I don't want to spend the money, I don't want to make the commitment, whatever. And that's nobody gives that kind of guarantee anymore, We spent a lot of time, I've been doing this for 20 years, spent a lot of time doing it close to the way it should be. And having someone else clear it up for me like that, it's like, how did I ever not know this? It's probably the most valuable money I've ever put out in 30 years of running a business. I absolutely know where I want to be. I absolutely know where I am, and I can look at tomorrow, I can look at next month and next year, and I couldn't see that with clarity in the past. You got to go for it. It's wasting time if you don't.